So I got into camels specifically because physiologically they're the most fascinating animal on earth. Their adaptability to the environments in which they thrive is second to none. I'm Margie Bale, the Technical Support Veterinarian here at Plasvacc for the Camelid products. As a mixed practice veterinarian, I'm used to working on all creatures great and small. That includes alpacas and camels. Working with alpacas over the last few years, coming across those really hard to treat neonates, those tiny crias that just didn't get that first colostrum, I really needed to be able to rely on a plasma product that was specifically designed for camelids and that was easily accessible. Having that frozen product that I can just grab straight from the freezer with a 3-year expiry date means its ease of use in a clinical environment. It's my first choice. What happens normally when I get called out to a camel property is I've got a mother camel and a camel calf. Usually it's the camel calf that's needing the transfusion, whether it's failure of Plasvacc transfer or just general failure to thrive. By having a single donor and sole donor and no blended plasma products in Camelplas, I can safely begin my transfusion. Oftentimes when we arrive on farm, we've got a critically suppressed calf. Often we've got a camel calf that can't stand up. The beauty about being able to perform a transfusion in the field is that we can keep the calf right next to the mother. Camelids are notoriously herd animals. They need to be with other camelids. So being able to perform a plasma transfusion on farm, often with a neonate with its mother right next to it, really increases the survivability outcomes of any of our treatments. At the end of the transfusion, the camel calf can get up, walk straight back onto the mother and usually start suckling immediately. That reduces stress on both the mother and the camel calf, and of course the veterinarian. The need for a plasma transfusion is a fairly urgent event. The time from when you recognise that you might be requiring a plasma transfusion to the time of administering the plasma can often be 5-6 hours. By having a fresh frozen plasma product on site in your freezer in the clinic, to be able to transport that to the critically ill animal on farm is everything in terms of the timeline of survivability.